Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are live. Welcome to the HFD Footy podcast, the best podcast in the world. This might be the last podcast of the year. I know we're going to do some trade stuff, but as talking about the 2024 season, this is the end, my friends. So, welcome in, guys. Hello, Mr. King of the North. How are you, my friend?
The King of the North. As the doors say, this is the end.
This is the end. Johnny Carlton, how are you, my friend?
Boys, did we just do a Sydney and not show up for the first 20 minutes?
We did.
Far out, what's going on?
Yeah, sorry a bit late, guys. My internet wasn't working, so I've got it working now. So, yeah. Eddie, the only loser is you, my friend. KP, still think I've got the best technique in the intro. Yeah, you do. Jamar, Toby. Welcome in, guys. Everyone on YouTube. Everyone on TikTok. Welcome in, guys. All right, we're going to discuss the grand final, and that's about it, really. This is going to be a short podcast. I don't think it's only like the grand. We might do some trade talk if you guys want, just a little bit. But I mean, we went through most of it last week, so not much has changed. But you know, we'll give you a bit of an update. All right, AFL Grand Final is done and dusted, and ladies and gentlemen, the Lions are the kings of the jungle, my friends. They are the kings, and they destroyed a sad Swans outfit on Saturday. It was an interesting grand final, to say the least. But before we get into it, what do you guys think of Katy Perry? King, you go first.
Yeah, she was okay. I preferred Kiss, but yeah, she did okay.
We know that Johnny Carlton's a massive Katy Perry fan. You can see it in his eyes there. What do you think, man?
I'm glad you brought this up. I thought it was absolutely disgraceful. I hated it.
Disgraceful?
Why?
I hated it. I thought it was one of the worst things. I don't know. Just quickly, have you guys watched Despicable Me?
Yeah.
Despicable Me,
you know the orange guy, Vernon, with the glasses?
Yeah.
That's like all her Muppets were. They looked exactly like him.
Ah, the orange people, yeah.
And then she came out on this like submarine. It looks like from Despicable Me, like the van.
That's wild.
There we go.
And then I said to my mate, I was like, how long was Tina Arena under the stage for? 7 months?
Yeah. Alicia
Where
reckons
did she come from?
they paid her $5 million to do that. Look,
That was the work. I hated it. I couldn't stand it.
look, I didn't really watch it because we were having technical difficulties doing the watch along at that time, so I didn't really get to watch it. But obviously, she's a big draw. I heard a lot of people like that. Johnny Carlton is one of like millions of millions that probably didn't like it. But look, it is what it is.
Love it.
I would say this though, like when the Premier of SA, Peter Malinauskas, he rocked up to the grand final, and apparently he eyeballed her and her manager, and now they've got 3 shows in Adelaide. 3 shows from 0 to 3. So I don't know if that's a like a election grab, or I don't know what that is, but congratulations to Adelaide, I guess. So
there we go. Well done, Adelaide.
Yeah, there you go.
Another Greek strike.
What is going on here? Why did that happen? All right.
There we go. We're back.
Thoughts on the Hawks next year? We've got a few questions, but look, we'll answer those questions at the end. All right.
I've got on the Hawks.
All right, go. Tell us, man. What are your thoughts?
Top 4. That's what I'm going to say right now.
Oh my god. Top 4.
What did I say? What did I say? So what did I say at the beginning of this season? I said in the top 8.
I reckon.
If we go have a look at the thing.
I reckon
Number
by
7.
the end of 2025.
Yep.
The King's gonna forget that he ever liked Port Adelaide or Carlton, and he'll be just Hawks. That'll be it. So
they might even be in the grand final.
Meatloaf. Oh yes, I remember Meatloaf KP in the grand final. Yeah, he was bad, but I do love Meatloaf.
He was not as good. Not as good as Katy Perry.
The Meatloaf.
Not as good as Katy Perry.
Hawks miss finals. KP reckons. Wow.
Miss finals?
I don't think so.
No chance. No chance.
Unless they get heaps of injuries.
I think they get better, but yeah, I wouldn't go as far as what King said, fucking top 4 in grand final. No way. Jesus. Relax there. Hold on a sec. Jesus.
Jeez.
The grand final just ended a couple of days ago, and this guy's thinking about top 4 already. Like, what the hell?
There we go. Oh,
well,
you wanted my thoughts, so there we go.
Well, Chris Coney goes, what can I say about the Swans? At least Katy Perry putting on a better show than them. That's a pretty accurate statement.
That's a true statement.
Well, that is true. Katy Perry showed up. Sydney Swans didn't show up. So
that's right. And g'day, Chris.
Well, that's what we're here to talk about, guys. Is the AFL Grand Final. I've got the web page ready to go. If you're on TikTok, you would not be able to see this. So if you want to jump onto our YouTube channel, all the graphics and all the lights and glitz and glamour are on there. But as you can see, guys, it was the Sydney Swans 60. Let's go into
60.
It. 9 goals, 6. Sorry. 9 goals, 6, 60. Were defeated by the Brisbane Lions 18-12, 120, a 60-point win. 100,013 people at the game, so it was a full house, and we watched a grand final that like a lot of people say that it wasn't as exciting because it was one-sided, but you got to be in awe of what the Lions did. They were unbelievable. So I thought the first quarter, I'll go into the first quarter. I thought that quarter was pretty even. I thought the Lions looked the better side in that first quarter anyway. Sydney did get some a few goals. I did like the goal from Papley. I don't know if you guys remember that one. That was a nice goal. But pretty much after that first quarter,
you didn't fight anybody. You didn't want to fight anybody afterwards, which was good. So
yeah,
that was a bonus.
That is good. That is good.
Yep.
Basically, after that was the Brisbane show. Quarter 2, they lit up the MCG, and then it just didn't stop. Went into the third quarter as well. I think they kept them goalless in that second quarter. I think, they did. They scored 1 goal. Sydney scored 1 goal in the third quarter, and then I think they scored a couple They scored about 4 goals in that last quarter because Brisbane put the Q in the rack in that fourth quarter. So, but yeah, look, it was a. As I said, the first quarter it looked like it was going to be a close game. It looked like it was going to be on. But Brisbane, man, the way I saw it was like the week before, Sydney destroyed Port Adelaide, and the way they destroyed them was amazing. And then they played pretty much how Port Adelaide played against Brisbane. Long kicks into the forward line, not many short kicks, what they usually do. They couldn't get that connection. Even when they went pressured, I thought they struggled to hit targets. Even when there was no pressure on them. So I don't know. Something's definitely not right with Sydney. Not sure what happens on grand final day. They just, I don't know. It's like stage fright. I don't know. How many times have we seen it now? So I think this is the 4th time. Is this the 4th time? I'm pretty sure. But, do they have scars still from, 2022? Because it was pretty much a very similar result against Geelong. Look, I don't know. Their players just didn't come to play. Heaney had a shocker. I know he was injured. They reckon that he was carrying an injury. I didn't know that. Apparently he was carrying the injury all final series. So he wasn't great. I'll bring some stats up and I'll
give us the stats, Chris. Eh?
Yeah, where are the stats? Where are the stats, man? How come I can't see the stats?
Because you go to the top and find the little tab that says team stats.
But shouldn't they have like a match stats here somewhere?
No, there should be team stats.
All right, we'll go stats. No, that's not it, man. We'll go fixture. We'll go here. Should be a stats. It should be something like a stats thing here. Anyway, I can't.
Up the top.
Oh, here we go. Player stats. Here we go. Found it. Found it. All right. So
there we go. Look at that.
Disposal. So Lachie Neale, 35 touches. I thought he could have won the medal. Will Ashcroft had 30, so he actually won the Norm Smith medal. So he's the youngest ever to win one. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, he had a great game.
Yeah, unbelievable. I mean, coming back from an ACL, to win a Norm Smith medal is unbelievable. I thought Dane Zorko was good as well with 26 touches. Hugh McCluggage was influential as well. Josh Dunkley did his role. Jared Berry. I thought Jasper Fletcher had some good moments. Zach Bailey as well. Yeah, just all their players did. Goals. I thought. I reckon if Danaher had scored all his goals, I reckon he might have won the Norm Smith, but he missed a few. Could have finished.
How good is Kyle Loman?
Yeah, I thought we thought he was going to get the Norm Smith, but he didn't. I thought Archie was going to get it. Well, Archie had 4 goals as well.
Yeah, I thought Archie was more influential than Kyle Loman, but yeah, I thought Archie was going to get it, but he was close.
It was close. Joe Danaher, man, if he only scored 2, but if he had he scored 2 goals, 4 behinds, if he had got 5-1, he could have won it as well. So, but I was happy for Joe. Even I don't know if you guys saw the Eric Hipwood goal. He did the whole Ackermanis, the whole. Did I see that? That was pretty cool. And yeah, guys. They were just look at the end of the day. Brisbane were just better. Every time the ball would hit the deck, they would win the ball. And they had runners. Sydney just couldn't cope. And they just annihilated them, especially in that second and third quarter. So, I was saying this on the watch along. To be 44 points down against GWS and now be premiers, is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I reckon they're one of the best runs of any team going through a final series. You could look at the Bulldogs in 2016 and compare that one as well. But to win it from outside the top four is unbelievable. And I'm really happy for Chris Fagan. He deserves it. He's never played a senior game of footy in his life. Did he used to play footy at all? He did. He would have.
He would have, but he never played AFL level.
Yeah, he never played at the highest level. So for him to get that is is unbelievable. And congratulations to the whole team.
Puppy fags, mate. Happy fags.
I liked when he was hugging at the end, when he was hugging Lee Matthews and he had a bit of a cry. That was a touching moment. And also, one of the highlights for me is when they all lifted the cup up and he was on the side and the boys did it, and it was really nice. Such a nice thing to see. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Lions. Like, I can tell you now, they're not one of my favorite teams, but I was happy for them. And they deserve it. That's about it, guys. I mean, I can tell you the match stats quickly if you like, or I can get the King to do it. King, can you see the match stats?
I can see the match stats, yeah.
Well, everyone loves the King stats, so do you want to read them out?
There we go. We won't do them all, but disposals, 385 to 305. And these are all to Brisbane as well. What have we got? Kicks, 270 to 195. Handballs, 115 to 110. And disposal efficiency, 81% to 70%. And inside 50s, 51 to 49. So that pretty much, and it's actually interesting, the stats this week, and also the game that Johnny Carlton joined me for as well. We were talking about these stats exactly, that they didn't look like they were going so well, but the stats were just killing the stats. And I'm thinking, hang on a sec, something's going right here for Brisbane in the week before. And just starting from the first quarter and looking at the stats and the amount of stats that the Swans actually had on their side wasn't great. So it didn't look good right from the beginning. But good win for Brizzy. And congratulations to the team. I was hoping Loman was going to get the medal. He had a great game. He played probably the last 3 games that he played in the final series. He played really well. So there was probably 4 players that could have got the medal out of all of them, to be honest. And just a enjoyable game of footy. Didn't really Sydney just don't step up on the MCG, really, do they? So yeah. But congratulations to the coach. I still don't put him as the coach of the year, but everybody else does. But there you go. I thought the Hawks coach was pretty good, but congratulations to him. He's done great with that team. They went on that run during the season, and Johnny Carlton called it very early in the season as well. So yeah, just make sure you listen to the man. He knows what he's talking about. And they went for a great run. So got themselves in the final, finished 5th, and to win the grand final from 5th spot, it's not an easy task. So congratulations to the Lions.
And also, look at the contested possession. It was pretty even, but the uncontested possession, they got smashed. So on the outside,
uncontested possession was the one. They smashed them. Yeah,
and that's what Sydney do so well is when they can get a lot of uncontested ball and chip little kicks and marks. That's where they kill you, but they just could not get that game going. So
that's right.
they were a lot better. The Lions Well, that's the stats there, guys. Johnny Carlton. You do have a soft spot for the Lions.
Yep.
Yeah. What's your diagnosis, man? Like, what'd you think? How were your mates happy? All your Brisbane mates?
Mate, they're over the moon, mate. They're still partying from what I hear. They haven't gone to work yet, so they're still in party mode, which is fair enough. I would too if I was them. So, look, just a couple of things. First of all, I told everyone during the halfway through the season, I said Sydney can't play in Melbourne. And obviously the grand final showed. It's funny because if you really look at Sydney, the way that they play their great footy is 3-kick ball game into the corridor, bang. Like SCG is a small ground, 3 kicks and you're already in the forward line. In the MCG, that's not going to happen. You need to work your way around it into the inside 50, and just they didn't have it. They didn't have the strategy. It's just I said it from the start. I said it from like mid-season. I said if Sydney do make it, I just don't think they're going to win it because they can't play well in Melbourne. And listen to Johnny Carlton, they say. So I got that one right. And just quickly before I mention about the game, I just want to give a special shout out to Carlton. You know why? Because they gave Brisbane Lions a head start in the finals.
Oh my god.
Carlton didn't show up to him in the first round, and Brisbane were like, "Oh, all right, we'll take this finals advantage." And just want to give a special shout out to the Blues. You know, they just they were like, "Yeah, Brisbane, you can have it this year." And we gave it to the Lions. So
I think you're forgetting something, man. I think Port Adelaide gave you that spot, man. All right.
All right, well, we can share it. How about that? All right.
Jeez.
Yeah. No, look. Obviously, I was with my boys. We were pretty wasted. So before the game. So anyways, game started. I was actually worried in the first 5 minutes when Sydney kicked the first 2 goals. I was like, oh no. But then after that, I had nothing to worry about. I was a bit upset because I had $300 on Danaher to kick the first goal, and he missed. And I'm like, this day is just going to get worse and worse. But it turned out pretty good. Brisbane, obviously, we're all Brisbane there except for one guy. He was Sydney. He was not happy. He just got wasted by half time, so he was already gone. But as I said, I thought the game was boring. I didn't think there was no contest. I love a close grand final. It's more, more excitement, more enjoyable. It's just obviously it was just a one-sided ever since the first quarter ended, and Brisbane just demolished them. And Kai Lohman, Archie, they played their roles, man. They shined. As I said, the whole Brisbane team did. I didn't think one player played bad. I thought Zorko was brilliant off half back. I thought Harris Andrews did the job. I didn't see Warner, Heaney, Goulden shine. You know what I mean? It's just there was nowhere to be seen. They had to put the lizard in the forward line. Like that's.
I saw that.
I was like, what the hell? Yeah. So, anyways, as I said, it's there's questions to be asked for Johnny Longmire, the horse. He's made it to the grand final, but when he gets there, they just can't do nothing about it. But yeah, I thought the pre-game was shit house as well. So lucky I got wasted and enjoyed Brisbane winning. And then the boys came back from the game and they're already gone. So it was a celebration here. So we partied hard and go the Lions. I said it after the bye. I said they're going to win the flag. I said it at the start of the year. They were my tip to win it, and I should have put money on it, but oh well.
You should have, man. You should have. I'm trying to find an article I read today about Fagan. It was a really good article, but I can't find it. Just saying, just how he came from.
To be honest, I think he deserves coach. I think he deserves coach of the year. I know Sam Mitchell from the Hawks had a good year as well, but there were 0-3, there were 2-5, and they just made it to the finals, and they had to go up against GWS. They played every single game, as well in the finals. So I thought they were brilliant. So,
well, you got to remember as well. He was when he played against Port Adelaide when I went and they thumped us over here. They were 13th on the ladder, man.
exactly.
You know what I mean? And that was round
Like,
15. I reckon that was round 15, maybe.
Yeah,
Something
and
like that.
it's not like they played the Gabba every single week in the finals. They played once and then they had to travel for 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
100%.
that's what
I want to just thank Donate Me and also Jack for sending a gift and a super chat. Thank you very much, guys. Tinky FKN Winky goes, hello, this bloke could find a way to mention Carlton when 2 interstate clubs play off in the cheer.
100%.
You had to mention Carlton, didn't you, Johnny Carlton? You had to mention it.
That did. Yeah.
Try supporting the Swans and the Roosters. Yeah, well, the Roosters, they capitulated on the weekend.
Yeah, let's not talk about the Roosters.
Now, you know, a lot of people, like, Johnny Carlton goes to me, oh, yeah, look, it was a boring grand final as well. And I was like, look, man, I was in awe of what Brisbane done. That's, you know, I was watching it, enjoying what they were doing. Now, I know a lot of people want a close game because, you know, you're on the edge of your seat. Definitely wasn't that. But just to watch what they were doing and how they did it, I thought that was exciting to see. Like, the way they scored their goals, the way they pressured. They were, I reckon you put any other team on that path against Brisbane that day, I reckon no one beats them. So, they were just really good. So, congratulations. And, boys, where do we see Brisbane and Sydney next year? I'll go with you, King of the North, first. Brisbane, can they bounce back? Are they, can they go back-to-back and start a dynasty? Or do you reckon are they going to fall off?
I think I'll put Brisbane in my top 4 for this year. For 2025. I think they'll go again, but you know they might have some ups and downs again during the year. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be a big hangover from the grand final, and I think they'll do all right. Sydney, on the other hand, they might not make the 8.
I don't know about that. Johnny Carlton, do you agree with the King?
No. Unfortunately.
No.
Sorry, King.
Of course he doesn't.
No. Look, I think Brisbane are going to get some good players back in Kitty Coleman, and Will Ashcroft's brother is joining them as well. Levi looks like a star as well. But there's talks about Danaher, man. If he goes, I don't know who their full forward's going to be. You know what I mean? Like, I know you got Hipwood and Morris and Rayner there, but Joey was their big tall forward. I do have Brisbane in the top 4. I agree with the King there. I don't know if they can go back to back. They just need to show me something more next year. Like, I know they were brilliant this year. And I still have Sydney in my top 8. I still think Sydney will play finals football. I don't know if they'll make the granny, but I still have them up there. Their players are young. Obviously, probably Luke Parker's the only experienced player there, but it doesn't really change if Parker's gone. So I still have Sydney in the top 8 as well. So
yeah. For me, I've got Brisbane, making the 8. Will they make top 4? I think they can. If if Danaher does leave, then it could jeopardise that top 4. But I also see Sydney. I see them making it too. I just hope a grand final again like this is not scarring, because they dropped off after 2022. And there's a lot of talk that Chad Warner is heading off to the west at the end of next year. So that's going to be a big distraction for them as well. So,
when you talk about they dropped off in 2022, they made the grand in 2022, but then they made the finals in 2023. They just lost to Carlton. So it's just, as I said, well, they still made finals.
They shouldn't have made finals. They shouldn't have made finals because they beat the Crows in a bloody game that they shouldn't have won. So
don't mention the war.
Whoa,
So-
yeah, it definitely wasn't. It was definitely a goal that what's his name scored. So.
Right,
But-
right in front of me.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, if they've got a lot of internal pressures with Chad Warner, and if they have a few injuries, yeah, they could. I think they still make the 8, but
Luke Parker.
yeah,
Luke Parker
could go. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I heard he might be going to North
Going to
Melbourne.
North
Yeah.
Melbourne. Chris is saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's right, Jake. Don't bring up old scars. That's right. Exactly.
the Swans will drop off like Carlton, Matty reckons.
Please.
There we go. There we go. Get on board, fellas.
Don't bring up the old scars. Jeez. What music? Oh, sorry, man. Did I have music playing? You should have told me earlier.
Come on, Chrissy. What are you doing? I thought you're a professional operator over there.
I am. That music's wild anyway. What are you talking about? I
Well.
turned it off. Sorry, guys. I reckon Sydney, yeah, they should make the 8, but yeah, I like to laugh. You do like to laugh. Anything else with the grand final, guys? I thought as a spectacle, it was great. But apart from that, it is what it is. Who won the grand final sprint? I think it was Macquarie from Collingwood won that one. So
I thought the St Kilda guy got it, but it was a controversial finish.
Oh well, he I think he cheated. He ran off
Yeah,
the
he had a
line.
head start.
Yeah.
It broke the start. There we go. Who, the St Kilda guy?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, there we go.
He did.
That makes up for it. I want to say good day to Jeremy and the YouTube chatties from the States. So welcome in, and thanks for coming in all the time. Good to see you. It's late over there.
Chris Coyne reckons Hawks will finish on top. There you go, Alicia. There you go. So she's asking, where do you put the Hawks next year? Well,
Lots of Hawk supporters. Well, I'm putting them in the top 4. Chris has got them on top. Finished mine in premiers. So far out. Look out. Come on, the Hawks.
I reckon they'll make the 8, but I reckon you're putting too much pressure on them to make the 4. So
Look at their border. Look what they got coming already.
Yeah, I know, but that
And they've
doesn't
still
always
got
mean.
trade to do.
I mean, but new players. It means they've got to, learn the systems. It doesn't always
Take
mean.
some time. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not saying they won't. I reckon they'll make the 8, but top 4. I think you're putting them. Yeah, I don't know. I think next year's there's going to be other teams that are going to come up. I reckon like a Fremantle, St Kilda. I reckon even Port Adelaide. I reckon my team's going to drop off. I reckon we won't make the 8 next year. I reckon next year. That's what I think. I don't think Port will make the 8. I reckon it's going to be a reset year for us, especially now that we're not getting a lot of these targets that we originally were trying to get. So, and plus if Houston leaves, it's going to make it very hard for us in that back line. But it's going to be a different year. And saying the Hawks will finish 4th, I just think, you're putting too much pressure on them, King. You're just putting too much pressure on them, man.
Don't worry.
I agree with you, Chris C. I'm exactly the same. I don't think Hawthorn will have top 4. I think they'll make the 8, but
I'm not saying they won't make. I'm not saying they won't. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to say they will.
Yeah.
They could. They definitely could. But because there's injuries, there's a lot of things that happen during the year that you just don't know. So look at Carlton, mate. Everyone thought they were gonna,
Oh, really?
Johnny Carlton was saying flaggers, and then look what happened.
Yeah, top 4. Yep.
Even
Really?
Carlton, they could be top 4 next year, 100%. You know what I mean? Lord will look good in the pass jump. No, he won't. Maddie and Collingwood, stop trying to take all our players, man.
I love what Chris Coyne just said.
If Johnny Carlton does more comedy next year, Carlton will finish second.
That'll finish second. There we go. You'll drag them over the line. I'll tell you, Chris, he won't be doing the Carlton games. That's the only ones he won't be doing because he's just a bit wild.
I'm there.
He's at the game.
I'm there.
If we could get good internet on there, you could do, but you can't get internet in the stadiums.
Not from the stadium, no.
Pies versus Blues, Granny next year. That's what Maddie reckons.
Don't say that. Of course, Maddie would say that. Please.
And then the Pies win by 1 point. Would you be upset?
Oh, I'll cry. I wouldn't stop crying.
Dude, that would be good viewing, man. That'd be really good. Like, I'm not saying I want to see that like you cry, but like,
Chris, what are you doing to me, man? Do you just want me to cry, man? Is that
No,
what you want?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what I'm saying is, the views would come, man. It'd be crazy. It'd be one of the biggest shows.
How many times do I need to be heartbroken by Collingwood? I've done it 4 times in the last 5 years. Like, relax, man.
So when's the last time? When's the last time Carlton beat Collingwood?
Last year.
Was it? Or 2023?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Jake 5 years ago. Yeah, it's last year. Relax.
Crows to be robbed again in 2025.
In 2025. Right in front of us, Jake Rom.
Do I have that? Do I have that meme?
Johnny Carlton is better than BT and Kelly Underwood. Well, anyone's better than Kelly Underwood. But
there we go.
Maddie reckons he'll give you a cuddle, man.
Oh, please, I don't need any cuddles from Collingwood supporters.
All right. Since this is pretty much the last show of the year, what was a highlight that you guys like, on here or on a watch along? You guys got any highlights that you want to say? Anything that you remember from the shows? I'll tell you one.
Okay.
I wasn't on the show, but it was the best hearing it back. It was when Johnny Carlton and the King were like, "Home Alone! Home Alone!"
That finish. That was a good finish.
I remember that. That was a good game. Home Alone! Crap! Home Alone!
And you were like, oh, there's no way they're done. They're done. It's 30 seconds to go. They're done. And then Rioli gets a goal, and then having Dacos in your live. That's what Maddie reckons.
Yeah,
a highlight.
He was there.
Do you have any highlights, guys? Or
I'm probably going to go a recent one. Yeah, it's when me and King did the prelim with Brisbane and Geelong. We had about 150 people in there, so that was pretty special.
It was good. Yeah,
that was pretty special. I know my face wasn't on there, but you could still hear my voice. So yeah, that was pretty special for the channel. I like
cool.
that. So.
How about you, King? You did a lot of watch-alongs. You were all over the place.
Did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Just the highlight for me has been the support and the growth for the channel for the whole year. So going like we were happy. Like last year, we were stoked with 50 views or 100 views or whatever, and this year we're doing thousands. So yeah, my highlights all of our fans that we've got, and all the people who support us every week and come in to the channel and got us to grow. Not doubled, not tripled, but yeah, we've grown a lot this year. So stoked about that, and ready for a bigger one next year.
Definitely a highlight was Joshua Shelley getting the Banana of the Year award. That
was
a highlight as well.
And the other highlight was King of the North getting the banana as well. I was stoked about that too.
Everyone on the HFD podcast got a banana lot this year. So
how about
even I got one. So
how about when
and the whole Carlton team got one as well. I think
Carlton team got one. Yeah.
How about when I wore the Eston scarf and you like freaked out?
That was a disgrace. That wasn't a highlight. That was an absolute disgrace.
Wesley goes, King of the North is a genuine top bloke. There you go.
Thank you.
And Johnny's
Thank
poem.
you very much for that.
And Maddie goes, Johnny's poem and his notebook, sorry, Bible. That was his highlight.
The book. Yeah, no, the book's good. Yeah.
The book
It'll be back.
He'll be back. Definitely will be back. The book.
All right. Well, we've talked about the grand finals. Congratulations to Brisbane. Awesome stuff. Is there anything you guys want to put in the chat? What you guys thought of it in the chat? Let us know. We'll do some quick trade talk. We did some last week as well.
We did everything last week. Well, what new trade talk could there be?
Is there any new one?
There's Clayton Oliver's getting touted by Geelong.
To Geelong, please.
So,
that's not
really?
How do you know
why would they want him?
It's not going to happen. It's going to be the same shit they did last year.
Sam DeConey.
You think Geelong's going to get Bailey Smith, Clayton Oliver, all these players? Please, come on, relax.
Yeah, we could. Sam DeConey to Carlton.
Ferryman going to the Pies?
Not to Carlton. North Melbourne. Sorry, North Melbourne.
Hey, no.
What? That's what I heard. Perriman's done a 6-year deal. Do you reckon that's too much? With
the Pies?
Yeah.
Well, we were talking, Matty was talking about this the other night, and just that they're doing 6 and 7 year deals is just crazy these days.
It is a bit.
What happened to a good old 2 or 3 year deal, and then you got to move around?
But you got to remember, there's a new team coming in the comp, yeah.
Oh, there is, yeah, and they're just trying to lock up players, are they?
Yeah, you gotta keep him in for a long time. You can't just put him a 2-year. If you put in a 2-year contract, boom, Tassie arrives in 2 years.
They go. Yeah, true.
Yeah. Well, this is the one we did last week, but yeah, I'm not going to go through that again.
I'll read you. Ree's favourite highlight was getting 115 likes last week for the grand final. That was massive. So
it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to talk about that too. Thanks for everyone that came on the show. It was our biggest show of the year. I think we were on nearly 6,500 views. It was a good night, and thank you for everyone who supported HFD Media and the Footy Podcast and the watch-alongs. Thank you so much, guys. We're proud of where we've come, and keep supporting us. Keep supporting us. We're just normal fans that love the game, and we're going to be bigger and better next year. So make sure you guys are subscribed onto our YouTube, and also if you're on TikTok, give us a follow. And it was good, wasn't it, King? Were you happy with the result there?
It was. No, it was a cracker. Yep, no, it was very good. Yeah, we broke some records the week before. I think there's 4,000 views on the week before. So, and then we go and smash that the week after. So, fantastic.
I've got another highlight.
What?
No, a lot of people won't know this, but my highlight is I met these two boys this year as well. I met Chris in Adelaide, and then I met King in the North at a Carlton game, and then we did a little bit of recording as well this year. So yeah, good to meet the boys finally in person. That was a highlight for the channel, not just behind the phone screen and the laptop screen. So it was good to finally meet in person. Me and Chris enjoyed. We enjoyed a 69 demolishing by the Bombers. They got smashed, and it was funny. Me and Chris C were loving it. And
we did.
Me and the King meeting up at halftime, saying Carlton's going to make top 4 and all this stuff, and we were just wondering. Yep. King was showing me his house outside the window at level 3, and I'm like,
and Carlton won that day as well. We were happy.
Yeah, we smashed them, so we were happy. So another highlight, another quick highlight, just
Yeah, no, it was nice to meet you and hang out with you for a while down in Melbourne. That was fun. That was a good trip, by the way, even though St Kilda nearly beat us. But no, it was a good trip.
He had the greatest food that he's ever eaten. So,
mate, that gyros, unbelievable. If you guys were in Melbourne, go to Third Wave Cafe. It's unbelievable,
mate. Unbelievable.
I had the souvlaki. It's called the riblaki. It's called a riblaki. And you take the bone out of the thing, and so. Rumor is Johnny is a Pies fan deep down. Is that true, Johnny?
Never in my lifetime. Never.
KP, can I come on the show next year? Yeah, why not, man? We'll get you on. G'day, Home Alone.
Coming and Peatling going to the Crom. Is that right?
Oh, Pete Lee's going to the Crom.
Coming and Peatling going to the Crom.
Yeah. Peatling nominated the Crows, I think, sometime today or something. So they're coming. So.
And Malcolm Rosa to Crows as well.
I don't like that. I wanted Carlton to chuck on so much for that kid. And
really, yeah.
They're going to be dangerous, man.
Tell us about the brothers. Is it the brothers coming to Carlton?
Which brothers?
Who were we talking about the other night, Chris?
Which brothers?
Is there a family? There's two. Who are we talking about the other night?
You mean Sam DeConey?
Coming to Carlton? No.
Sam.
TikTok chat on.
Harry to join Bed Dundee.
Ben and Lucas Camporelli.
Camporelli, yes.
Yeah.
Camporelli. Are they brothers or
are they good?
One of them's good. The other one's just. The other one's a Ben Mackay, to be honest. One's a Harry Mackay, one's a Ben Mackay. So one's too much shit.
Jeez. What do you guys think of this father-son rule?
Are they definitely coming?
Sorry?
They're definitely coming?
Yeah, the father-son rule should still be in effect, but I don't know. It's hard. Carlton are going after a lot of targets. I don't know if we're going to have the picks for them. I don't know, man.
Did you guys hear what the St Kilda CEO said about the father-son stuff today?
No.
He goes that the AFL should fix it because we've only had 3 father-son picks in the last 60 years or something like that. And he reckons it's a disgrace.
Actually, I've got a subject I want to speak about. How do you boys feel about West Coast's new coach?
McQualter?
Yeah.
McQualter.
Is he from Hawthorn originally?
No, he was from Melbourne and then went to Richmond and then I think now West Coast.
Oh.
Strange.
Look, I don't really know how good he is. I know that he coached a senior game at Richmond, didn't he?
Yeah.
He filled in last year.
Filled in
for Dimmer.
Yeah, he filled in. Yeah, filled in for Dimmer. Yeah.
Look, I don't know, man. I've heard good reports. Like last year, there was good reports, but he got beaten by Adam Uze, which, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with West Coast. So, what do you reckon?
It was really interesting. It just came out of nowhere. I didn't think he would be the man, to be honest. And they just appointed him. I was like, what the hell? That was strange.
Tinky goes, he played for the Saints, assistant at Richmond. Yep.
Oh, there you go.
The Blues need to change their forward structure. Kerno, centre half forward. Harry, full forward.
Who's this?
Matty reckons.
Oh, Matty, please. Stick to your team, mate. Please. Just stick to Collingwood, please.
Jeremy goes, looking to visit Perth next year, hopefully during the footy season.
Why the hell would Charlie Curnow go up the ground? Tell me why the hell would Charlie Curnow go up the ground? Harry Mackay had the better mark, and you want Charlie to go up the ground. Wait, what do you want about?
What?
Please.
You know when Charlie and Harry weren't there and they used the smaller forwards? I reckon they look good. I reckon that Carlton look dangerous.
Oh, relax, man. Freaking one game. We looked shit out against St Kilda, mate.
GT also said that he played in the 09 Grand Final. This coach.
He's more damaging than Harry.
Who?
The new coach.
Curnow.
Curnow.
How is Curnow more damaging than... What do you want about? Charlie has been the Coleman medal for the last 2.5 years, and you want him to go up the ground to take a mark. You need Harry. That's the guy. Harry's the one that takes the marks. He's that pack mark.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, please. I hate when people talk about Carlton. They don't know nothing, please.
Don't at me goes McGovern, half forward, McKay in the ruck. McKay in
and the screen, Chris. And the And the bloody
shrimp. I know he's at full forward.
See what happens when football's over. Everyone dresses up like clowns and talk bullshit.
TDK is better than both of them. That's what Tinky reckons. Brother, Kuno gets tagged. No, this is Maddie, right? Hold on, Johnny. Brother, Kuno gets tagged. You need to free him up and been around the game long enough.
What?
Kuno gets tagged. You need to free him up, and he reckons he's been around the game long enough. Well, he has been. Johnny is clueless if he thinks otherwise. That's what Tinky reckons.
No, you watch Carlton play. Charlie pulls two people to him. That means that he spaces up someone in the forward line. If you watch how Charlie Curnow plays football, as I watch him nearly every single freaking week because I go to the game, if you watch him, the better way, you can ask any Carlton fan, Harry Mackay is the perfect guy to lead up to take a pack mark, and Charlie Curnow always has 2 against 1. If you kick it to Charlie Curnow's advantage, it's 100% going the mark. These clowns, mate. These clowns.
There we go.
Them fighting words. Johnny Carlton flagged on reckons. TDK Ruck Rover. TDK's. Oh man, how good is he though? Can
we stop talking about Carlton, please?
We can. I don't know how they've got a lot of airtime tonight. Far out again.
That's a lot of airtime on Carlton. Jeez. Don't worry, man. My team's not even going to make finals next year. Don't worry.
All right. So can we ask who is your top 4 for 2025, Chris C? Not the top 8, just your top 4.
Oh, you want me to do top 4 now?
Just top 4. Yeah, not the whole 8.
It's hard because the lists haven't been done. But
who would you like to be your top 4?
Well,
let's just say that.
Obviously Port Adelaide, but I don't think
so.
I think it's going to be Colin. I reckon Collingwood would go back up there again. I reckon Carlton. I reckon. Oh yeah, I'll put the Swans and Brisbane. Those 4. Lions, Blues, Dogs, Giants. Yeah, the Giants as well. Fuck, I forgot about the Giants.
No, that's who I had. I had Giants.
The Giants are there.
Giants, Lions, Carlton, and I don't know the 4th team. Maybe
maybe Sydney.
Go on. Say the Hawks. Go on.
Oh. I don't know. It's hard. Maybe I don't know.
It is. I know. It's too early.
I reckon the Crows will make the 8 next year.
Dogs, maybe.
Dogs. Yeah.
Crows.
I think they'll make the 8. They'll be 8 to 7.
They have to. It's time.
Yeah.
Flagged on reckons GWS, Lions, Essendon, Collingwood.
Oh, please, Essendon. Essendon's going nowhere near the top 4, mate. Nowhere near.
Maddie goes. Tinky goes Lions, Blues, Dogs, Giants, and Maddie goes Hawks, Pies, Brizzy, and the Cats again.
Yeah, we forget about the Cats. How good they went. Yeah,
they were good in the finals,
and they're buying some good. They're getting some good buys as well.
Jay Crom goes, "Don't give me hope." Now, I'm gonna ask Jay Crom: is he changing his name back to Johnny G now that the AFL season's over, or is he keeping Jay Crom? Hawks, Pies, Brisbane Cats, and special mention Crows. There you go.
And J-Mar says Brisbane, Blues, Giants, West Coast.
I love how everyone has Blues in there except for the Collingwood fans.
Yep. Well, that's just normal.
That's just freaking realistic. Look, be realistic.
Look,
I had Collingwood in my top 4 at the start.
I'm gonna beef with Collingwood, man. They're stealing all our players. Perryman now going over there. They want Ollie Lord. They want to keep Joey Richards. Far out, man. Might as well just we just fold and become Collingwood. But
the thing is with Collingwood, everyone knows their freaking game strategy now. And Pendlebury and Sidebottom are getting older. You can't rely on those two when the game is on the line. You know what I mean? It's just like what? Oh, and then what happens if Nick Dacos gets tagged? It's like you just need players to step up. They need a full forward. If they're gonna play top 4, they need a real genuine top forward. And you can't say Dan McStay's a top full forward.
They want Ollie Lord, man.
That's what I'm saying. But
That's
Ollie
why
Moore's going to take.
it's
They're
going
going to take
time.
games to get into the system. Yeah.
Well, I wish they played him more this year, but he got injured in the start of the year, Ollie Lord, so that kind of set him back. But hopefully we keep him and he plays every game this year. That's what I'm saying, because I don't want Collingwood. Collingwood's got they're taking everything that we want. Everything we want, Collingwood's taking it. Dan Houston's probably going to go to Collingwood now, just to piss me off. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What's happening with Dan Houston, Johnny? Like, have you heard anything on the grapevine?
Yeah, I watch a lot of Carlton info. They think he's definitely coming 100%.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're going to give for him yet. They're saying always now, so.
No way, man. You're not giving Oweed and a future first rounder. Are you kidding me? No way. No.
Sorry, mate, but
I'm sorry,
it's not
man.
your choice, mate.
Bro,
It's not your choice.
Port Adelaide won't make that deal, man. They'll just keep him. Man. No way.
It's Port Adelaide. It's not up to Port Adelaide. Houston wants to go back home. Why would you keep a player that doesn't want to play for your club anymore? If a player said to me, "I want to leave," mate, see you later. If you don't want to play for the Guernsey, then see you later, mate. Why do you want to keep him?
He did say he'd stay if the deal wasn't done, so he'd still be loyal to Port.
Yeah, but he prefers to play for Mel. He prefers to play in Victoria.
Of course, yeah.
Mate, if someone told me that, see you later, mate. You don't want to play for the Guernsey, see you later.
Yeah, I know, man. But like, if we're not going to compensate it correctly, then hold him to his contract. There's 3 years. He's got 3 years left.
And then wait, no. And then what? At the end of next year, he's going to go. He's going to wait 1 year, Port Adelaide for you wasted year, and then because something didn't reach out, then maybe next year.
Yeah, but we're not going to take Oweed in a future rounder, man.
Why not? He's a future
What do you
rounder.
mean? Why not? Are you kidding me?
Mate,
Anyway.
the draft is
Anyway.
get better, mate.
We're talking about this year's draft is better. Tinky Winky has got something to tell you, man.
Oh, here we go.
Any news on that Mitch Lewis trade, Johnny? They even mentioned his name on SEN today.
No, nothing yet. He's apparently overseas at the moment, so with the boys. So I think when he gets back, Essendon are going to chase up something. But as I said, that would be huge for the Bombers.
Houston was happy enough to sign the contract. Port should hold him to it. That's what I'm saying, Tinky. Like if we can't find a deal, bad luck.
Yep.
I know what you're saying,
Exactly.
Johnny.
What do you mean? There's a deal right there. Always in a future first
No,
rounder.
that's not a deal, man. That's not a deal, bro. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's what that is.
How is that not a deal? Please tell me how that's not a deal. You guys are after a small forward.
We're not after a small. All right, Joe Richards.
Joe Richards.
I don't understand why they're going after Joe Richards. I don't get it.
What do you mean? You just said that you wanted a small forward.
Boy, we've got Sam Pepper. We've got.
They don't need any small forward.
We got Rioli. We got McKenty. We got Logan Evans. Who else we got? We got another guy called
Logan Evans. Logan Evans plays in the back line, mate.
Not Logan Evans.
You mean Frankie Evans?
Frankie Evans.
Yeah, Frankie Evans.
Know your team before you speak, yeah? Logan Evans.
Oh, take it easy. Take it easy, man. The bloke in the bottom square has no clue at all. Who's the bottom square?
The bottom square? There's two in the bottom square.
If you're talking about me, mate, you have no idea.
Jim Leash. Jim Leash has gone bang. Fucking.
Mate, you clearly haven't watched my content, mate.
He's to be a top 10 pick at the very least for Houston, and even that's well unders. 100% Tiki. You tell him. Johnny Carlton is dreaming. Johnny Carlton, you're dreaming.
I like Chris Coyne's top four. He's got Hawks, Carlton, Brisbane, Collingwood. So there we go.
I love when this deal gets made and everyone's going to say, "Oh my God, Johnny Carlton was right." Yeah.
We won't. We'll be saying, "Johnny Carlton, what were you thinking?" That's what everyone's going to say.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no worries.
Houston easily.
What about Dan Houston to Carlton and Mackay to Port?
You're dreaming.
Yes.
There we go.
I'll take that.
Would you do that one?
Yeah, and plus a future first rounder. Yeah, no worries, done.
And a future first rounder.
Mate.
Oh, right.
You're
Switches now.
Mackay's on a freaking 5 to 6 year contract. You're dreaming.
Dude, this is a two-time All-Australian, man.
Harry de
This is a
Essendon
Coleman medal and an All-Australian. What do you want about? This guy
when, though? Well, not this year, though.
5 contested marks all year.
Yeah, but when was that? When did he win the Coleman? 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
He's been averaging over 45 goals a year. That's more than your whole freaking forward line. Tell me one player who's kicked more than 45 goals this year for Port Adelaide. No one, because Geordie Artis was on 41.
Yeah, true. Oh, well, that's what we need. That's why we need him.
It's not happening. I'm sorry. No, not happening.
What are the odds the minute Houston steps into Carlton, he does an ACL?
Yeah, it would. It's freaking Carlton, mate. It's Carlton for you.
It is the injury prone area.
I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Everyone's forgetting Jack Silvani is going to be important. In fact, to Carlton next year, he's going to be important for Carlton.
Why is that? How in the forward line?
In that forward line, that has that third tall, he's going to be
all right. Now,
as long as Chera's not playing, then I'll be happy.
Who?
Chera.
The big cheese is on
TikTok.
TikTok.
Johnny Garden.
The big cheese 885 goes Hawks will not make the 8 next year. There you go. Big call there.
Ah, big call. The big cheese has made the big call.
Do people not watch football or something? Like, I don't understand.
That'd be a shock of the year, actually, if the Hawks didn't make the top 8.
It would be. Hey guys, what do you think of Ashcroft winning the Norm Smith? Yep, I reckon that it was well deserved, man. But I reckon there's a few people that could have put their hands up to win it, but yeah, no.
30 and a goal beats 35 every day of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Oh, I said nil. That's what I said. But yeah. Honest top 4 Pies, Blues, Cats, GWS.
4 goals normally get you Norm Smith as well, Johnny.
Yeah, I know. Well, Bobby Hill did it last year too, but as I said, it's just.
All right, guys. Well, I reckon that is it. There's nothing else to say. We've Johnny Carlton's got a bit upset. The King of the North had a nice night as well. Any final words, guys, before we wrap it up? We are going to be back. The King is going to be back on Sunday doing the watch along for the NRL. So if you guys are NRL fans, come and join him for the grand final. It is, who is it? Penrith and Melbourne Storm?
The Melbourne Storm, my most hated team, the Melbourne Storm, are playing the Penny Panthers. So 7:30 Sunday night, come and join the King. And might be a special appearance from Chris C as well. We'll see. But we'll do a watch along for that one. And come and join us. It'll be big. And it'll be a close game. It won't be a blowout.
Well, let's hope so. You said that last time.
Well, let's hope so. I know. Yeah.
You said that last Friday. Look what happened.
I did. Yeah. I was hoping. Always wishful thinking like you, Johnny Carlton.
Tomorrow night, I'm not sure if we're doing a podcast tomorrow night because I'm now working on Thursday. So I'm not sure I have to talk to KP about that one. There'll be EPL stuff as well, guys. So make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys haven't. If you're into EPL and all that kind of stuff. We'll start the food reviews again. So make sure you guys are following us on Hunky Food Dudes, the actual what HFD actually stands for. So if
Hunky
guys,
Food Dudes.
Yeah, if you want to come
imagine supporting Manchester United right now.
That's what KP was saying earlier. He's going, it's the worst. It's like going to a funeral every week, he said earlier.
I know, they're struggling. They're struggling.
Yeah.
My team, my team beat them, so but I'm not
how's our Chelsea going, Johnny Carlton? I haven't looked. Are they going all right?
Amazing, we're in the top 4, mate. Top 4,
Beauty. We're back.
Yeah, but it's only early days. It's early days. Relax. It's early days.
Beautiful. Days, we're coming for the title, mate.
That's it.
We got Cole Palmer.
The old days.
That was funny when that Essendon player did Cole Palmer and you lost it. That was funny.
I screamed. Nick Martin. I'll never forget.
Nick Martin, that was a classic. Yeah, that was a highlight of the year, wasn't it?
That was a highlight. That was I've got that clip is on TikTok if you want to go watch it. It's funny as. But look, guys, thank you everyone who came in and made the HFD Footy podcast a success this year. Thanks to everyone on TikTok and everyone on YouTube on the live chat. Thanks for coming in, supporting us. As I said before, we will be back better than ever next year. We will do some trade stuff as well, so we might do the watch along for the draft when the national draft is out. So if you guys want to watch along with us that one, and hopefully I don't know if we'll do we'll see what happens next week with the trades. We might do a show or might do like a video, and give everyone some information. But I'm not sure if we're going to do a podcast. Haven't really thought about it yet. But make sure you keep following us, guys. We will be around. Join us in the Discord. What else can you join us in?
He'll be back for the Boxing Day test. Chris C will be back doing an all-dayer, a 5-day in a row watch along. So
no, forget that. That'll be so boring.
I'll be there day one.
You will be.
Yeah.
I don't do cricket, but whoever loves it. But you guys are legends. Thanks, man. And Liverpool all the way. Matty goes. He loves Liverpool. Dawson will win the Brownlow next year. I don't know about that.
Take it easy.
Take it easy, Dan.
Dam's lost it.
Dan's lost it.
He's lost it.
Dan's lost it. Don't worry, Dan. I was in the fetal position a couple of weeks ago, so it's okay. It's okay. But any last words, guys, before we go?
No, all good. No. Thanks, everybody. Be there on Sunday. One more big watch along. The big grand final. Come along. Make it a massive one. And, good to see you guys.
And I was going to say that Collingwood stopped trying to steal our players, and also, Carlton, you're not getting Houston for Owies, no way.
And guys, keep an eye out on Johnny Carlton. I've got some off season videos coming up. So
are you doing that on are you making a YouTube channel, or what's the deal, man?
Yeah. It's all happening in the off season. Yeah. Big off season. So
the Johnny Carlton YouTube channel and yeah.
Yeah, Instagram account will be made. YouTube channel will be there. And then there'll be the TikTok content as well, which I've made 3 videos. I just got to edit them, and then they'll be up and running. So
Johnny Carlton 98. Don't miss out.
That's it.
Oh wait, do I have your I'm pretty sure I've got your no, that's banana. There we go. Johnny Carlton 98, guys. Go support him. There it is. You look like a mafia boss or something in that photo, man.
Yeah, I know.
He does.
You look very serious. Was that after a loss? It looks like you just lost the game or something.
No, that was on the way to a game. I don't know what game, but it was on the way to a game.
Okay.
Looks like a Freo supporter in that photo.
What?
Bit purple.
We will see Crips in the black and white in 2026.
Okay, end the stream. Hurry up. This is getting ridiculous now. Hurry up. End the stream.
All right, guys. Take care. Spike your hair. Remember, stay hunky. We'll see you next time.
Stay hunky. See you next time.